Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved here on the brand new Xbox Series X. Guys, in the last episode, we came over here to the center area here on the center. Hopefully that makes sense, but we came on over here with the intention of getting utility dinos, and might I say, much needed utility dinos, but we did end up getting a little saber crazy, and unfortunately, we did lose a very good friend in the series. You guys will have to check out that video to find out who it was in the right-hand corner right about now. Should be a link sending you on over to that episode, so definitely check out that episode, then come on back to this one. But today, guys, we are in fact gonna head on over to the ice area in order to get our utility dinos. I assume there's going to be Ankies over there. I assume there's going to be Doedicuruses over there. And for our wood gatherer, we're going to get ourselves a Mammoth. I absolutely love the Mammoth. I've loved the Mammoth before the TLC. And with the TLC, it's so much better now, honestly, too. But before we leave this area, the center area on the center, I don't know how else to explain it, because if you actually look in the right-hand corner, it does say the center as this location, basically, on the center map. But anyways, coming on over here, I wanted to show you guys this, because we were just talking about Ankies, and where'd he go? He was just here. Oh my god, did the Argents kill it? No! Oh no, it's right there. Okay, let's kill the Argents anyways, because I have a feeling they're going to go after him eventually. It's that one right over there with the orange spikes. We're going to take a look at that one for a second here. We have a few problems, though. This one is get a little bit bloody, honestly. Stego, get out of the way. Kind of waddle our way over here and check this thing out. It is bloody, but it is a 145 female. And I really want it, honestly. I do have a great idea, at least I think it's a great name for it. We'll have to actually tame it and find out if it's a good name or not for it. But I'm going to have to let that thing kind of hang out here and actually just give it time, basically, to heal on up and everything. Unfortunately, we're not here. We don't have a snow owl over here or anything that we could actually just use the freezing thing in order to help out its health and everything, so there's no real way around it. We kind of just have to leave it here, which really stinks. Oh, okay, good. You're gonna go for me. That's fine. So, do they not fight Argents? I thought Argents would go after Ankies, but I don't know. I want to see if there's any other threats in the area. Ooh, there's something over there. No, I think it's okay. I think we're fine if we let this thing stay here. And, you know what, we'll just do this. Come on over here, Hyena, just in case. And we'll just take you with us. We're going to head over to the ice area at this point. But this guy's going to have a little bit of a ride here. We'll see... We'll see how this goes, honestly. But we're going to head over to that area. Like I said, I'm going to have to keep the Anky basically, just basically out of harm's way, let it heal and everything, and goodbye. Goodbye. Let's see how far you fall. Yeah, you know, you're going to go all the way down to the water. Okay, cool. Okay, anyways, we're going to head on over here. Like I said, I am looking for mammoths today. I'm also looking for, hopefully, a Doedicurus over here. I feel like this area might be a little safer to get that kind of stuff. Yes, we do have the threat of a Uranus in this area, so we do have to watch out for that. We also have to watch out for dire wolves, but long story short, I feel like those are the only threats, unlike over at the center area on the center map, where you're going to have Allos, Carnos, other sabers, you have Argents, you just have a whole slew of things that are out there to kill you. So we'll have to see how this goes. But I'm going to take a look around here. Hopefully I do find something relatively soon. I didn't even think about that. How cold is it, though? 25, yeah. Okay, that might change things. Because if we can't go over there... No, we can't. What if let's go down to this area here. We're going to go down to this land just before the snowy area. I do know that mammoths do spawn this low. Like, there's a mammoth there. We wouldn't be able to get to it. 55. Yeah, we're still in technically freezing. And I already hear a Uranus. Yeah, even the snowy grasslands is going to be 25. Okay, well, never mind. Okay. We're not going to be able to go over there, so I guess what we're going to have to do is... I'm going to wait around for that Anky to at least heal up a little bit. I want to get that Anky first. Then we're going to head on back to base because I just need to make better armor, basically. We're still using pretty much cloth and then just that ghillie top, honestly. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I think I'm just going to have to craft some hide armor just so we're able to get over here. I hope hide armor is going to be enough, honestly, to get over to the snowy area because I really, really, really want a mammoth in today's episode. So let me head on back up here. Let me track down that Anky. Let me kind of see how it's looking, and then we'll go from there, guys. Hopefully we can get this Anky knocked out, though. Guys, I'm not making this up, but there's a 150 saber over here. Oh my god, I feel like every time we try to do a utility episode, this is what's going to happen. There we go. Okay, let's get rid of all the other sabers. Alright, let's just pick it up. I think this is the 150. It is. Okay, I need to get this in an area where I'm not going to have to worry about it. Let's bring it up this way with us. I only have one bowl. I do have to keep that in mind, and we know how this went last time. Let's see. If I bring it all the way up here, is there a way I can kind of get it trapped? Like, in these rocks and everything here? Maybe, like, do this... And let's just kind of get it out of aggro. Okay, it's out of aggro. Okay, good. Alright, let me come on over here now. Hopefully it's not following me. It is not. Perfect. I can't believe I'm going for another saber. It's a 150, though, and we do have to wait for that Anky to actually... Here we go. Come on. Perfect. We do have to wait for the Anky to heal a little bit, too. So let's just try to get this right. I should be able to do one more. I don't know if that's going to be I don't think that's good enough, but let's see. Do we have... Okay, so we have hide. I'm going to need the usual stuff. Of course, I dropped everything before starting this episode. Okay, so he's actually on the run a little bit, so that's okay. Let's quickly do this. Okay, got a little bit of that. We can make 10 bolas, theoretically. Oh god, where is he? Okay, I see him. He's over there. I would much rather him aggro the... Let's do this. Kind of bring him back here again. Stay there. Let's head up in the air. He should not be aggroed on us anymore. Alright, but I don't see him, and that's a bit worrying. Okay, I see him. I see him. I see him. Okay. This is how we're going to do this. Iguanodon. Are you following? No. Oh, crap. Okay, yeah, you get out of here, too. Get... Alright, let's finally get all these Hyaenodons out of here. Let's see kind of what we're looking at. Yep, I can just drop them here. Perfect. Alright, where is the saber now? Saber is there. There is another Hyaenodon over here, but we should be okay. What I want to do is I'm going to bring out the Iguanodon, because the Iguanodon can at least take a little bit of damage, and I can shoot on the back of this thing. So that's kind of the idea here. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. It fell, didn't it? Alright, so we did in fact get the 150 knocked out. I am looking at the Anky, and it should be okay to get... What was that? Oh, that's another Anky, and it's a male. Cool. I think she's ready to get started. Yeah, she's a little bloody, but I think we'll be okay, honestly. And what's nice about this is it's going to take a little bit of time. Basically, it'll slowly come towards us, then we wait a little bit, shoot it again, wait a little bit, shoot it again, and I'll be able to check out its health along the way and everything, which is nice here. I don't want to end up killing this thing by mistake, because the color on it is just really, really, really nice. Okay, so it looks like it's actually running, in fact. It does look bloody, though, so I am a bit worried. But hopefully we can do this. And I don't want it falling off any kind of cliff or anything like that. So I'm going to try to hopefully... No, it's just running this way, so we should be okay. Is it coming after me again? Ooh, okay. Okay, so it's on actually the border, okay. Oh my god, if it ends up falling, I'm gonna like scream. Don't you turn, okay. That thing is so bloody though, oh my god. I'm really nervous what I do here. If I take a shot and kill this thing, I'm gonna be really upset. I kind of have to, though. And I missed. Okay. Alright. And it's out. Oh my gosh. Oh, with 379 health to spare. Okay, but we're looking at 3,500 in health, 682 in stamina, 375 weight, and 170 melee. Not too shabby. I'm really, really excited to get that one, because I have an idea on a name for it. Now, with those in particular, the utility dinos, I'm probably not going to end up breeding them or anything like that. At least in the case of the Anky and the Doedicurus, it'll probably be whichever one that we get will just be it. That'll be done. What I'll probably end up doing... actually... I mean, there is a 135 right here. There was a 135. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Probably shouldn't be running off like this, but... Okay, where did the 135 go, then? Oh, is that him all the way there now? Yeah, he moved a bit. Okay. So we do actually have a 135 here, too. I feel like... Yeah, you know what? We're going to knock him out, too. That's fine. This one should go a little bit easier because this one's full in health. So it shouldn't be too bad, honestly. Alright, and he's out also. Okay, let's take a look at his stats to see. 3640 in health, so already better than the female right off the bat. 235 melee, 335 in weight. I think that is already better. And 420 stamina, so the female has better stamina. Male looks like he has better in everything else. So, pretty excited about these, honestly. I feel like when it comes to the utility dinos, it's not really necessary to breed them and everything, but in this case, we had the 135 and the 145 right next to each other, so it kind of just makes sense just to tame them both up, and we'll kind of go from there. I don't know if I'll end up breeding them or not, but we'll see. But what I'm going to actually have to do is I'm actually going to have to go down below and grab myself some berries, but first thing I want to do is move everything to his inventory, and let's get some prime meat out, because this saber's definitely ready to go, so let's see. And saber is up. Let me get a cryo. I think I'm going to actually have to go back to base because I don't think I have enough cryos. I think I have enough cryos for this bunch, but if we're looking to get Doedicuruses and Mammoths, We might not be able to actually... I might actually have to go back to base to drop stuff off. But 1850 in health, 317 in melee, 800 in stam, and 344 in weight, which actually this one ends up having the best weight now, which is pretty damn cool. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down below and get some berries for these. I'm going to be using Mejo berries. So let's go on down there, let's get a few Mejos, and then we'll check out their stats and everything. I'm actually kind of interested to see how these Ankies end up being. So I'm not exactly sure what happened here. The Anky that we had was all the way up there. I did end up going back to base just to clear out a few things, including all the sabers, the Pteranodon, a lot of different things, just to give us a few more cryos. Came on back, and apparently it's here. Now, I'm actually kind of curious what's going to happen when this thing tames on up. Is it going to actually be tamed, or is it just going to mesh in the wall and that's going to be that? Because I'll show you guys exactly where I left it, which was right up here. I just don't really know how this could happen, but it was right here. Yeah, right here. But it's at 73%, so we'll see how that actually comes along. The other one's right here. It's totally okay. Like, the other one's fine. Which I'm not too thrilled, because I really, really, really like that 145 one. I like the colors on it. We'll have to see what happens once they're both up, unfortunately. I don't really know what's going to honestly happen, especially with the 145. Yeah, that's a 90. So, I mean, all we can do is wait at this point and see what happens once this thing tames on up. I'm going to actually try to see if maybe... I don't know, maybe that's a portion of, like, the cave? No, because the cave's right here. No. Alright, I don't know what's actually going to happen. But I guess we'll find out in a few minutes. And honestly, once this thing's up, I'm hoping it would just walk straight out through. I hope we're going to get lucky in that sense, and we're not going to end up losing a dino out of this, because that would really, really, really stink. But, yeah, we'll see what happens in a few minutes once this one's up. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. It is at 97%. So we'll see what happens in the next few seconds. I don't know what's going to happen, honestly, here. Will it actually tame and then walk through the wall? Is it going to tame and then just automatically die because it's inside of something? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to... I've never had this happen before, so this is definitely interesting. Okay, so we have one more feed, 98.9. Alright, we'll see what happens. Alright, so it's tamed. Is it gonna walk out through the wall? I think it is. Oh my god, that's absolutely ridiculous. But we did in fact get it. Originally, okay, so as a perfect tame, it would have been 217. We have this at 215, but we're looking at 4340 in health, 892 stam, 440 weight, and 256 melee. So melee is not that great, but that's okay. We do have the one above us that is tamed also, so we'll check on him, and we'll check out his stats too, and we'll compare and contrast between the two. Now, if we do find a Doedicurus, and there's no other, like, good Doedicuruses, like, around that area, like, we're just going to use the one. It doesn't make sense to go on a whole another adventure to get another one to actually breed them on up. The only reason why I did this was because they were both in the same area, and it just made sense. I'm not going to waste a 135 when it's only like 10-15 feet away. 4760 in health, 577 stamina, 400 in weight, and 333 melee damage. So melee is better on the male, health is better on the male, and That's it. The female has better in weight and stamina. Okay, so not too shabby between the two of them, honestly. I'm really, really happy about these. I think what I'm going to actually do is, because we're so close to... that's actually not it. I think it's over that way. Close to the frozen zone. I want to actually see if making hide armor will be enough, honestly. It's just hide and fiber, that's it. And we obviously have a ton of hide, or we will get a ton of hide through this guy, but at the same time, I might be able to make all of it now. Let's see. I can. Okay, so I can make a full suit of hide armor. Let's see if that's, in fact, though, going to be enough, so we can head over to the frozen area and hopefully get ourselves a Mammoth, and then also maybe even a Doedicurus. I'm not sure if they'll be over there or not, but let's see. Hypo is at 115, 127 hypo. I don't think that's going to be enough, but we'll see in a second. I mean, at least if we're not frozen, we just have the snowflake, then we'll be okay. We'll just take food, and water is just going to go down a little bit quicker. But that's okay. We're not going to be taking damage or anything, so I'm okay going into this area if we're just snowflaking. But if we're actually frozen and everything too, then unfortunately we're not going to be able to visit this area just yet. What we'll need to do is we'll need to find some pelt in order to make fur armor, or the other option is just start loot drop hunting, honestly, and hopefully get ourselves one really good piece of fur armor or hide, and then we should be okay. But so far, so good. Now, I think it was right around here when we started actually getting the frozen thing, so we'll see what happens. We're actually looking okay so far. 63 degrees still, that's probably why. Yeah, we should hit it real soon. There we go. Yep, we're still hypothermia. Alright, well, what if I come down this way? Is it still hypothermia down here? Yeah, so it looks like this entire area, we're still going to be in hypothermia, so... Alright, I guess mammoths might not be the thing that we're going for right now, which kind of stinks. Because there's so many mammoths here. I mean, right down in this area, too. I mean, there's just... Yeah, they're not, like, amazing levels or anything like that, but, like... Ugh. Alright guys, so it's taken a little bit of time, but I have in fact found a 145 female mammoth here. Now, this area is kind of interesting. We do have the, like, snowy mountains there, but we also have this, like, grassy area back here, and it actually looks really nice, this area. It is extremely dangerous, though. There's a Doedicurus just out of, render range over that way. There's also another Doedicurus a little further that way. So what I actually want to do is I want to hit that mammoth and just basically drag it over here and preferably knock it out in this area where everything else is in stasis. At least the two Doedicuruses. And interestingly, up there is a Giga, a 95 Giga, which I don't want to have that thing come on down here either. So we're going to go the same route as we did before. Let's use the Iguanodon and kind of lure this thing over here. I am going to be using Shrink Darts for this. Let's see if we can get like a really good shot from here. I don't know how high I should be shooting this, honestly, so you know what? Might be easier just to kind of lure ourselves a little more. There we go. Alright, it looks like this thing's actually on the run already, which is absolutely awesome. We should be able to take it out nice and quick here. Not really bloody or anything, so it's really just a matter of knocking it out. Sweet. Okay, let's take a quick look around here. This is actually the perfect spot for it. There's not really a lot of dangers or anything in this area at this point. There's a woolly rhino that won't aggro us. A couple of them over there, but there's no, like, wolves. There's no argents, anything like that, so... This could be pretty good, honestly. On top of that, like I said, Doedicurus is over that way, other Doedicurus over that way, and then the Giga's up there. But we're not actually in render range of the Giga, which this is just This is perfect. Let's check out the stats, though, just to get an idea. 4590 in health, 990 in stamina, 700 weight, and 180 melee. Now, this guy's just going to be our wood gatherer, so I don't need really melee or anything on it. Yes, I always like having my mammoths as fighters and everything like that, but it's not really necessary right now. So I'm going to have to go collect a ton of berries for this thing, which it will take a while for this thing to actually tame on up, unfortunately. But what we'll do is, once I get a ton of berries, put the berries on this, we'll kind of just keep the HUD on, and we'll kind of watch it from there. We'll actually just start going around and see if we can find some other stuff, because why not? I mean, it's going to take like a good 20 to 30 minutes plus to tame it on up, so we might as well at least get some stuff done in between that. So let me get some berries, and then I'm going to put some berries in this thing, and then we're going to start looking around for other stuff. Oh, we do have a saber all the way over here. Okay, I probably want to take him out just to play it safe. What level are you? Of course, you're going to be a 150, aren't you? 60. Okay, thank God. I didn't want to have to do another saber today. Alright. So, guys, I'm looking at this really cool area right here, just to show you guys kind of where we are. We're up here all the way on top. I'm kind of wondering, it looks like a little bit, I wish I had a pointer that I could actually use with this. Let me see, what's probably the, it almost looks like that's a path that goes into the waterfall. And it looks like it does the same thing on the other side, so I'm actually kind of curious to see if that in fact is the case, or, I don't know. Why does this keep beeping though? A little worried about that. No, it's not taking damage or anything, so I don't know. But I'm a little worried about going that far down, because there is a chance that because we're so far down, it's like the end of the world, basically. And we might just like end up falling or something. I don't really know, but this looks really cool, honestly. I do definitely want to check this out. I feel like I should be walking into it, though, and not flying, in case we do get knocked off the mount. But this is really... like, this area is really, really cool. Imagine having that as your background. Like, that is just really nice. I kind of want to check out the other side. The other side just looked a little more... looked like there was a little bit more to work with on this side. But, I mean, I could be wrong. I was kind of seeing it from an aerial view. But let's see. Kind of make this turn. Nah, maybe not. Nah, it might just be the design or something like that. Can you actually land here, though? Oh, you can. Okay. So there could be something behind this. I'm a little worried doing this, though, because if we fall off the mount... okay. No. Okay, it's just solid. It's just a wall. Okay, cool. Okay, that's okay. At least we didn't, like, fall to our death or anything like that. Alright, let me keep exploring and finding some pretty cool areas. But overall, this area is pretty cool, honestly. We're all the way up here on top of the map, basically. Latitude, I would say maybe 1 or 2. Longitude, about, what was that, 20, maybe? 25. In between 25 and 30. But overall, a really cool spot right here, though. I mean, probably not the best to build on, but that's kind of cool. That's actually really, really cool. Alright, guys, so I'm just hanging out up here. Got to the top of the mountain pretty much, and there's a lot of different creatures all in this area, but I'm kind of looking out and realizing, like, this is a big map. Oh my god. Like, we have the volcanic area over there, which I visited. We haven't done it in this series or anything yet, really visiting the volcanic area. On top of that, we had the little area over there, which we actually... let me do it like that to make it easier for you guys. That little area over there is where we got our Argent. That's the island right next to us. Our island's all the way over there. And then we have all this stuff in between. That is the actual center of the center. We have that whole area to actually explore, too. I actually didn't realize that not only is there like a little lake area there, but there's actually another snowy mountain up there. And then on top of that, all the way out in the distance is the redwoods. We haven't even covered that yet. So it's just like... there is so much on this map, honestly. Oh, look at that, 145. Wow. Okay, I was actually really looking for a color, like a nice color mail too, and I'm really liking the colors. Look at this. Got like the red. Got like almost like a red or a brown. No, that's definitely red. Red on top. Looks like orange peach on the tusks, and then blue body. That's actually really interesting. I definitely want to tame this thing though, but I need to kind of get to a spot where I can land the Argent. Actually, it looks like a really safe area though. Yeah, we got a couple Ankies, we got a couple of Megalosauruses. Yeah, actually a pretty safe area. Sweet, so it shouldn't be too long knocking this guy out. So let me get to that, and we'll kind of see how this ends up going. Alright, and he's out. Sweet. What's actually kind of funny is we knocked out the first one in the grasslands. This one's up here, and yet it looks like there's more access to vegetation up here than in the grasslands, which is actually at least funny to me. But anyways, kind of looking over the stats here, 4250 in health, 1122 in stam, 690 weight, 205 melee. So again, let me get the Iguanodon out here. Let me start getting a few more Measure Berries. We'll throw that on him, and then again, we're going to take a quick look around here, because at this point, we found our 2 mammoths. We're all good to go. I love at the beginning of this episode, I was saying, like, no, we're not going to get males and females. Like, there's no point in breeding them, and yet we literally have male and a female Anky, and now we have a male and a female mammoth. So at this point, we might as well try and go for a male and a female Doedicurus if we can, just to complete the trifecta here. So let me kind of get around here. Let me get some more berries and whatnot. Put it on this guy, and then we're going to head on out again. We're going to start looking for Doedicuruses at this point. So guys, I'm kind of hanging out in this spot right now. Show you guys on the map pretty much where we are. So we're roughly 60, close to 60 latitude, 30 longitude basically. I've noticed a few things. We just passed the one snow biome, but then we had a second snow biome over there. And it kind of got me thinking. As I look at the map, I kind of slowly realize this map is pretty symmetrical. And to be honest, I think that's why I'm digging it. If you look at the main island in the middle basically, if you look at both little islands with the river running through it, if you kind of flipped it over and onto each other, they pretty much are almost identical. Yes, the one island is a little bit smaller, but it's kind of the same idea, that it's actually pretty smack dab. The island that we originally started on, if you look over at the island next to it, they're pretty close. I mean, they're not exact, but they're pretty damn close to each other. The 2 snow biomes are pretty much in the same exact area as they are on the opposite side. I don't know. I think that's why I'm kind of digging this map, is the fact that there's a lot of symmetry. And as I mentioned in all my builds and everything, symmetry is key for me, honestly. And that might be why I'm just liking this guy. Uh-oh. Something happened to our other... No! Our female died. From what? That's so annoying. Wait, why would it die? We were out of range. And I had food on it. Alright, we're gonna have to hunt down another female. But another thing that I really like is, if you guys look up there, I know with the cloud in the way, it's a little bit tough right now. Let me see if I can get a better angle. Let me see if I can zoom in on that too. And this is for if you guys don't know that. That awkward building up there, like, what is a building doing up there? That's the boss arena. Interestingly, on this map, it's the only map where you can actually see the boss arena from the actual world, which is really cool. Also too, obviously in the redwoods, it's really foggy and everything in there, but there are statues of the Mesopithecus, which is really cool. The Megapithecus, actually, whichever one it is, you guys know what I mean. But overall, I am just really digging the map. Yes, it has its problems and everything. Yes, it has its... Maybe the graphics aren't... Maybe, I don't know if graphics is the right word. Maybe the, I don't want to say skins, I'm not really sure. Just the look of it is a little... it's nice, but I feel like if it got a nice update, like a nice TLC, this map would be absolutely gorgeous, because it's already gorgeous. And you can see, like, right there, when we were kind of moving in, slowly it was kind of filling in the actual rock there, like stuff like that. Just a little TLC to this map. And this map could be absolutely incredible, because it really is nice. It genuinely, I'm having a lot of fun with this map, and just the way that it looks, and kind of figuring, like, well, should we maybe build a base here, even though that might not be necessary in this playthrough. But, of course, I'm always looking for bases, and to be honest, it's just, like, it's really nice. The entire map has really nice places to build and everything. I'm a little bummed about that 145, I'm going to be honest, that the female died or something. I don't really know what happened to it. Maybe I'll go on back over where it was, and then I'll kind of figure out maybe what happened, but that stinks. But anyways, let me get on the hunt, I guess, for another mammoth at this point, because why not? Let's go for a female anyways, and I don't know, maybe we'll have better luck getting a Doedicurus or two. So let me take a look around, let me see what I can find, guys. And, well, there is that. That is a 150 female mammoth, so we didn't really have to travel too far, which is nice. I'm going to wait until it gets rid of those dire wolves. There's 2 mammoths there, so it should honestly be okay. We have a total of 52 arrows left, which, to be honest, that gets me a little worried. So, you know what, let's take the other 14 that we have, convert those into trank arrows as we wait, and that should be more than enough for us. I just need to make sure that she's not getting, like, bloody or anything. Oh, God, she is getting bloody. Wait, is she, or is it... Or is that the design? So that might be the design. I can't really tell. But I do need to get rid of the other one. That's definitely key, and that's a 15, so that's not too bad. Oh, no, she's bloody. Let's see if I can get rid of this nice and quickly. There we go, perfect. Okay, let's get on our little perch over here, and then let's get this started. Hopefully knock this thing out pretty quickly. I think I might hang out by this one as it tames, so nothing bad happens to it, because I am liking the colors on this one too. So let me get nice and close to the edge here and see how this goes. And it's out. Sweet. 150. Awesome. Okay, let's check out the stats and everything. I don't know. Do I want to leave the area again? What do I want to do here? Kind of check out, see what we're looking at here, though. 4930, 1155 stam, 740 in weight, and 170 melee. Again, like I said, melee's not really the priority here. The imprint and everything is. So let's, let's that back on. Let's do this. Let's get a few berries, and then I think what we're going to do is... I think it's okay over here. I know I said that about the last one, but I think it's actually okay over here. It might be okay enough where we can actually leave the area, go back to the male. Hopefully the male will be almost tamed at that point, and then we can kind of do that. What I probably should do is, honestly, head all the way back to base. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but go all the way back to base and get crops instead, because that's going to speed up this process a lot. And I'm kind of wondering if I should even be putting measures on it for right now, or just letting it starve on out. Alright, and he's up. Sweet. Okay, so he was supposed to be 217. He actually came out to 216, which actually isn't that bad. I actually thought it was going to be a little worse in the stats, but that's okay. So we're looking at 6290 health, 1452 stam, 800 in weight, and 307 melee. So the melee's not too shabby. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to travel all the way back to the other one. I have, in fact, went back to base, got crops, which is why I had a little bit of long grass left over. So we got to head back to the other one. The other one's currently at 59%, so hopefully we'll be looking pretty good. Hopefully she'll tame on up pretty quickly here. Let's kind of see what we're looking at. We're still looking at 98.8, which is 74 levels, so we should get perfect amount of levels on this one as of right now, but we'll have to kind of wait and see. So let me get on back over there, and then once she wakes on up, we'll check out her final stats. Alright, and she's up. Sweet. Okay, so we lost 1 total level on it. Not too bad. I'm going to take those back, but we're looking at 6290, 1452, 870, and 254 melee damage. So the melee is not the best, but again, like I've mentioned multiple times, the melee isn't the biggest priority. 302 is going to be more than enough in that department, but 870, I think, in weight is pretty damn good, honestly. I'm really, really excited about that. I mean, compared to the other Mammoth, like, we're looking pretty good with stats-wise. We have them pretty comparable, 6290, 6290. Okay, so they have the same amount of health. 800 to 870 in weight. 1452, 1452. They have the same in stamina too. So this is actually going to be pretty easy to breed these up. We're really just looking for the female with the 870 in weight and the male that has 307. Not too shabby, honestly. Now, overall, at this point, we got ourselves the male and the female mammoth. We got ourselves a male and a female Anky. We just need a Doedicurus, and unfortunately, the only place I know of that has the Doedicurus is, in fact, in the middle, in the center. Alright, guys, so third attempt getting ourselves a Doedicurus, and it balled up again. I don't know. This is really, really tough. Trying to do it with a Trank Arrow and everything like that. I will, in fact, get this at some point, definitely. But we didn't, in fact, get some good stuff today. We got ourselves a male and a female Anky, and we got ourselves a male and a female Mammoth. I think it also has to do with the fact that I'm using the Journeyman crossbow. I think that might be another issue, too. Just because it does have more weapon damage on it, I think that could be kind of what's causing it to ball up so easily, unfortunately. But I'll get this in between episodes, guys. Don't you worry. I'm going to get myself a Doedicurus. But that, unfortunately, is going to wrap up today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. Questions, comments, leave it down below. If you're new to the channel or you're already enjoying my content, but you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps me out. And guys, hopefully, in between episodes, I'll be able to get this thing, and we can finally have all the utility teams here on the center in Ark Survival Evolved. See you guys in the next one.